never be the same. I'm glad you came.
Dictionary.com defines integration as an act or an instance of combining into an integral whole, or the behavior as of an individual that is in harmony with the environment. Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English defines integration as the combining of two or more things so that they work together effectively. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines integration as the incorporation as equals into society or an organization of individuals of different groups, such as races.
A lot of your science concepts can be explained with the use of math.
Great science and math.
It means a lot to integrate science and math because I need the kids to understand that using the triple beam balances and using the graduated cylinders, the interval.
I mean, I think it's key. I mean, the math and science are both. You use math and science is derivative from math. So.
Can you give an example?
Well, the integration of math and science, so much of science has math in it. So a lot of measurement does, all your calculations in your lab. And
implementing different math material into science curriculum.
Part of the problem with implementing integration in math and science courses is how do we define it and what are our expectations? In teaching both math and science in previous years, I can honestly say it is definitely easier to integrate math into a science classroom. And this thought is also verified by many district administrators and other teachers.
Next to me, and I realize the blame is on me, 'cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in, so shame on me now.
You're probably asking yourself, why is she playing I Knew You Were Trouble? Well, I agree with the concept of integration of math and science. Changes are going to have to be made and voices are going to have to be heard.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my...
I feel that for the state of Texas, mainly TEA, and for school districts in the state of Texas, it's going to take a huge leap of faith to start implementing integration of math and science in their schools. We've been blessed by this wonderful U of H staff to mentor and coach us in learning this process. In looking at definitions of integration, I think I like the one about combining two or more things so that they work together effectively. I've already started working on how and where can I fit the math into my curriculum. In the first 2 units of 7th grade science, we can implement graphing, statistic, measurements, all kinds of things. The problem is, what will the kids know from 6th grade and what will they have learned in 7th grade math already? Yes, I can help integrate math skills into my science class, but I am not responsible for teaching the math curriculum to my students. I'm responsible for the science curriculum, and I don't want to cross that line. The curriculum I've taught this year in 7th grade science really doesn't lend itself to math integration. But with a little tweaking of the science curriculum, there would be lots of room for integration of math.
More beautiful.
With our students struggling in math now like they do, integration is one of the only solutions I see possible. Teachers are going to resist change, but we have got to pull together for what's best for our students.
Your backpack off, and you need to put me on scratch paper. You have 8 numbers up there that we are going to place them into 2 groups of numbers, or two sets of numbers. You are going to classify them. Where's your scratch paper? But have you? Oh no. Okay, I see what you're saying. You did that. Good. Yeah. Everybody got a rule? Good. Good. You got a rule for me, Hector? Have you come up with a rule yet? How are we gonna put those numbers into 2 groups? Okay. Okay. If you wanted to group those numbers, will you tell me what your rule was?
Mine is prime and composite.
He had prime and composite. Okay, you forgot what prime is. Prime means only 1 and that number go into itself. So what numbers up there would be prime, Chris?
71 and 3.
71 and 3 would be your 2 prime numbers. And the other ugly numbers would be composite. Okay? Because something will go into every number up there except for 3 and 71. Also, again, I want you to try, if you've already come up with one rule, I want you to see if you can come up with a second way to group the numbers, a second rule. Like you might have said, the numbers were, I don't want to give out an answer, but you might have said, okay, all of the numbers were ugly versus they're pretty. See if you can come up with another rule, okay? Hold on, my friend, we're gonna go, okay. Okay, and what else did you do? Multiples of what? 2 and 3. Well, if they're multiples of 2 and 3, what else are they multiples of?
1.
If they're multiples of 2, if 2 goes into them, or they're multiples of 2, and they're multiples of 3, then they are multiples of, that's the divisibility rules. So what numbers up there are multiples of 2 and 3?
3 times 24, 33.
Okay, 3 is not a multiple of 2.
Well, I'm saying it's
24. Okay, so you said multiples of 2 or 3, not multiples of 2 and 3. I got you.
3, so 33, 11 times 3 is 33, and 24. 3 times 8 is 10. 2 times 5 and 3 just times 1.
Well, let's change hold on, folks. If we went back and we did multiples of 2 and 3, or 6, which of those numbers would be multiples of 2 and 3, or 6? 24. 90 would work. 102 would work. And there's one more. What did you say? What did you say, Maya? What? No, I thought I got 84. Because what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Because our divisibility rule for 3 is if you add up the digits and it's divisible by 3, then that number is divisible. So that 8 plus 4 is 12. Is 12 divisible by 3? So it's divisible by 3. And if it's even, it's divisible by 2. So 84 would be divisible by 6. Good job, Carter.
The ball is in your court. What are you going to do?
Coach, the ball is in your court. Coach, the ball is in your court.
It's your move.